Hello and welcome back to the Hairy Housewife YouTube channel, you beautiful lot. And today is going to be something slightly different to my normal videos. It's my Christmas clean special. And today we are cleaning this Manitou telehandler. And as you can see, it isn't the cleanest vehicle in the world. Now first things first, I'm going to start by removing all the rubbish and tools that have been left in this cab that may get in my way when trying to clean the vehicle. Now once this has been removed, I'm going to tackle all the loose dirt inside the cab with my vacuum. Now unfortunately I couldn't remove the rubber floor mat as it was bolted down in one corner, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to lift it up, I'm going to vacuum underneath it and get up as much dirt as I possibly can. Now also I'm going to go around the rest of the cab and remove as much loose dirt and grime as I can, so it makes it easier when I go around with my interior cleaner. Now lucky for me, the seat in this telehandler is in fairly good condition, other than the hole in the bolster, but there's not a lot I can do about that. All this seat required was a hoover, just to get up any loose dirt and grime that may have got underneath that seat cover. Now using Ini from Stjanagloss, I'm going to spray down all the hard surfaces in this vehicle and I'm going to agitate it with a brush. Now if you recognise this brush, then you know where it's from. If you don't, I'll be talking a little bit more about this in the new year. Now when I move down to the pedals, because they are hard, they are made out of metal, I'm going to be using a stiff brush. I'm using a Tyre Sidewall brush that I got from Dodo Juice, and it's called the Sidewall Bob. And I'm going to scrub those pedals to get all that nasty dirt and grime that is caked on these pedals up. Now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around the cab and repeat the process with Ini and a range of detailing brushes to remove all the dirt and dust inside the cab of this vehicle. Now all the microfiber towels that I'm using today in this video are from the Rag Company. If you want to get yourself some, pop down the link in the description below. There is a 15% off discount code in there. Now when working on a farm or utility vehicle, before ramming your hands into any spaces that you can't see, just check there isn't anything nasty lurking in that space. Now once everything in the cab is clean, it is time to move on to the dirtiest part of this interior, and that is this rubber floor mat. Now because this mat is so thick with mud, I am using Ini from Stjanagloss, and I'm using a Tyre Sidewall brush to agitate Ini around and remove that thick layer of mud and grime that is on this mat. Now once I've used a microfiber towel to wipe up that swampy layer of dirt, I am going to go back over again with Ini and my Idetail factory curveball brush to remove any of that sort of film of dirt that was left over after the first pass of cleaning this mat. And also going to use a stiff detailing brush just to get into those nooks and crannies that the curveball sort of can't get into. Now once the cab is dust and dirt free, it is time to go around and give those plastic interior trims a bit of love, and I'm using Garage Therapy Dash Serum to condition and nourish all the plastic and rubber and trim on the inside of this vehicle. And then onto the interior glass, I'm using Idetail Pro's glass cleaner. This is a cracking glass cleaner, go check it out. Now onto the outside of the vehicle, and we're starting with the tyres. I'm going to be using Dodo Juice Crudzilla. It is their pre-wash spray, and I'll be soaking each tyre, and I'll be leaving it a good few minutes to get into that dirt and grime and grit that is on those tyres. Now as you can see, as I'm rinsing it off, it has removed a good layer of dirt. However, with tyres this dirty, you won't get them clean without doing any agitation. So I'm going back in once again with Crudzilla from Dodo Juice. I'm going to agitate it with my Sidewall bob brush from Dodo Juice to remove any of that ingrained grit and grime and dirt that is lurking in these rubber tyres. Once all four tyres are scrubbed and rinsed, it's time to go around the rest of the vehicle with Dodo Juice Crudzilla, and again leaving it a few minutes before it's time to rinse. Now as I start rinsing it off, you can see as I come around the rear end, Dodo Juice is doing a fantastic job of removing a layer of dirt and grime that is on this vehicle. Now once I've rinsed the pre-wash spray off, before I carry on with the rest of the body, I'm going to address the bucket of this telehandler, and I'm going to soak it with snow from Stjanagloss. Now once that snow foam has sat for around about 5 minutes, I'm going to start rinsing the snow foam off. I'm using my turbo nozzle to remove all the dirt and grime that is inside this bucket. Now you don't want to use this on any normal vehicle paintwork, but on a digger bucket it's absolutely fine. Now on to the rest of the vehicle, and working on one side at a time, just like the bucket I'm using Stjanagloss Snow. Now once I've rinsed that snow foam off, it's time to move on to that contact wash stage. Now because this is a farm vehicle and not a garage queen, and it's got hard paint that has seen better days, I'm not going to be doing a 2 bucket wash. I'm going to be doing a 1 bucket wash, and we're spraying the shampoo on with my snow foam lance. I'm using Born to be Mild from Dodo Juice, and I'll be using my bucket to rinse my mitt off after each panel. Now once the vehicle is rinsed off, I'm just going to go round with my liquidator drying towel from the rag company to remove as much water as possible before going round and cleaning the outside glass and finishing off the trims with a little bit of trim and tyre dressing. There we have it. The vehicle is looking clean and it's ready for another day on the farm. That is the end of my Christmas clean video. I know it's slightly different to my other videos. You haven't seen my beautiful face, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Make sure to go check out my top 5 products of the year, and I'll see you all again in 2023. Have a fantastic Christmas, have a fantastic New Year. Guys, I have been the Hairy Housewife for the last time in 2022. You guys have been great, and I'll see you all again very, very soon.